We are united as a people, a nation, and a world by one thing: our love for our children. We want them to be happy. We want them to thrive. We want to give them roots and wings. We want them to be free. We watch in frustration, desperation, and sometimes resignation as our schools fail our children and our children fail in school. So many children are left behind. Lotus Life Learning Student Rescue is a program designed to change that. Instead of thriving, many of our young people are simply struggling to survive. As a society, we are in desperate need of workers to fill well-paying jobs in science, technology, engineering, and math. Students who struggle in school often struggle in adulthood as well. Without a strong academic foundation, they are not able to pursue professional careers. Our 4-hour student workshops are designed to inspire students to take their futures into their own hands. Students struggle in school for a variety of reasons. The devastating consequences of failure and strife are the same for all struggling students. Some students get caught in the vicious cycle of bullying. Some struggle with performance anxiety when taking tests. Sometimes, highly intelligent students are bored and restless in class. This can lead to poor grades and behavioral issues, even for students who are certified geniuses. Many students are diagnosed with learning disabilities. Some students have suffered horrific abuse, violent physical attacks, sexual abuse, and emotional trauma. Whatever causes a student to struggle in school, our workshop and programs can help them take control of their lives and find their own path to success in school and in life. How much is a life worth to you? Help us help these struggling students. Our hope is to present our programs free of charge to impoverished school districts. My name is Elizabeth Anderson. For 15 years, I taught English to students in grades 6 through 12. I taught on reservations and in inner cities. I worked with students in high poverty districts. I lost too many students to suicide, violence, and drugs. I learned how to reach struggling students. In 2013, I left public school teaching to work with a personal empowerment seminar series called Life Course Discovery. I worked with adult professionals for 3 years, developing and facilitating personal growth workshops. Personal empowerment work is usually accessible only to wealthy professionals who are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar in hopes of improving their leadership abilities and increasing their income potential. I believe it's time to bring these inspiring, effective methods of personal growth to the people who need them the most, our nation's struggling students. We will present a 4-hour experiential workshop to students, including engaging exercises and entertaining lessons in life skills and strategies for academic success. After the workshop, students will have access to the facilitator through social media for ongoing support with their newly inspired life plans. We will also offer a workshop for teachers who often suffer emotionally, mentally, and physically from the stress of working with struggling students. The first of 5 concepts we will teach is self-esteem. We will show students how to develop a true sense of self-worth. Students will participate in experiential exercises designed to help them become genuinely confident in their own intelligence and academic skills. We will look then at the 3 pillars of happiness. Number 1 is trust, 2 is honor, and 3 is commitment. Children who grow up in a chaotic, unstable environment may not learn how to trust. They may experience repeated betrayals at the hands of those they would wish to trust. We will give students tools to learn to trust themselves. Once they're able to see themselves as trustworthy, they can then develop the capacity to trust others. With trust, students will be able to work more effectively with authority figures like teachers and administrators. They will learn to believe that others really do have their best interest in mind. They will be able to stop fighting everyone and everything. The next pillar of happiness is honor. When parents are happy and healthy, they treat their children with honor. Children are welcomed into the world with love and excitement. When parents are struggling, children sometimes are not given the respect that they deserve. Children who are neglected or abused do not learn to honor themselves. Our workshop will feature activities and lessons on the importance of caring for oneself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Students will develop a plan to start honoring their bodies, their minds, and their hearts through making healthy lifestyle choices and working to achieve personal and professional goals. The final concept to be addressed will be that of commitment. When children suffer abandonment, whether by parents leaving, siblings dying, or any other way of losing a loved one, they often struggle to follow through with their own commitments later in life. In the workshop, students will commit to a contract with their future selves. They will imagine the person they want to be at various future ages, and they will commit to do whatever it takes to become that person. The lotus flower, prized for its ethereal beauty and serene scent, grows out of the mud and muck. Because of its humble beginnings, the lotus has become a symbol of the beauty that grows in ugly places. Just like the flower, we often find ourselves stuck in the muck, weighed down by a life full of tragedy and chaos. We may even feel at times that we are drowning in despair, worry, fear, regret, and resentment. Like the lotus, we can create our best lives out of our chaos, rise above our